Ciao, beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I am starting this video in a very different way, but I am not home. As you can see, I am in Singapore, and today I am going to Sydney, Australia. So come with me, and hope you enjoy this video. Okay, so I am leaving for Sydney in about 5 hours time. So I decided to head to one of my favorite convenience stores, 7-Eleven, to grab some snack for the flight. And I grabbed a matcha latte as well. And once I am in my room, I'll show you the snacks that I got for the flight. So let's go and let's get ready for this Sydney night stop. I'm very happy about it. All right, beautiful people, I am back in my room and I am gonna quickly show you what I got from 7-Eleven. Let me show you what I got. It's just this cough medicine. It just helps me with the sore throat, so it's quite nice to have something honey based, and it's very, very helpful to me. Moving on, I also got this tiger balm, and I love to rub a little bit on my chest whenever I feel congested. It helps me to breathe better and to clear up my nose when it feels a little bit blocked. And that my favorite, you guys, is this one. This is the egg and cheese sandwich, and it is just so good. So my personal preference of bread is always the white bread, and I am so happy that it is easy to find this kind of bread in sandwiches whenever I go to Asia. So that's it for my haul, you guys. And welcome back to Sydney, you guys. I cannot believe I am back in one of my favorite cities here in the world, and I am in Australia. It is such a great feeling to be back here, even though this time is just for a work layover. I am feeling very grateful, very humble to be here, and the plan for now, it is to stop quickly to Coles or a grocery supermarket to get some water and some snacks, and yeah, just to soak up the sun. It is full spring, I guess, here in Australia. It is lovely weather outside, so let's hit the road. I am beyond speechless, you guys. I cannot believe how speechless I am right now. Not even a year or so ago, I was standing right there on the same steps, and it was winter, and I was saying my farewell to Australia after my month-long trip here in the country, and that trip was magical, was a lot, and I cannot believe that I am back here. And you know what? There are some certain places that I have been to in my life where I just simply feel right, that it feels I need to be here. And Sydney, it is one of those places. I felt the same with London, and I just felt something when I put my steps in Sydney for the very first time. I cannot explain what is that, but it feels right to be here. You're gonna love a freebie. And the funny thing, I was craving a Celsius. I don't even know why. I don't normally crave for fizzy drinks, but in the past few days I've been thinking about Celsius, and that was a sign that I was meant to have one. And that's a freebie today. I chose the watermelon, and that's exciting. guys, it is 4:30 in the afternoon, and I think the tiredness of the flight and the lack of sleep is finally catching up with me. I just stopped at Coles, which is a grocery store here in Australia. So I guess it is probably time to head back to catch the ferry back to the Circular Quay and just taking it easy. Okay, you guys, as you saw, I stopped for a coffee in a very cute little coffee shop, and I ordered a flat white with almond milk. It was not really a flat white at all. It tastes, and I think it really is like a black coffee, like an Americano with almond milk. Because the texture is not foamy and it's very watery, and it was super hot when I had it in my hand, so it was quite funny. And by the time that I started sipping and I realized it was not a flat white, I was already too far from the store, so I decided to not come back and change it. I still like an Americano, but it was quite funny. I mean, to me. So this is what usually happens with me. I decide to call it a day, and then I am intrigued by something that I see on the other side of the road, and I end up walking for an hour longer at least. So I ended up on this park that I think holds the government house just behind me. It is very quiet in a way, and very green, spacious, and beautiful. Good morning, beautiful people. It is the next day here in Sydney, and I only got until lunchtime, more or less. So I already changed. I grabbed my Kindle, and I am gonna take a morning stroll, probably just along the water, soaking up the morning sun. And I really want to grab a coffee, so let's do that. Hoping that it would be more successful than yesterday's coffee, but it is time now to go. Let's go. You guys, it is just a little after 8 o'clock in the morning, and it is way too early for everything to be open. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, I am just going to walk towards the waterfront again, spend a couple of hours in the sun reading my book again. Trying to maybe drink another coffee, maybe like a nice one now, because in the meantime, as you can see, I am sleeveless. It's very hot again. I was not expecting to find myself in this location with this view. I didn't check the map properly, but let me show you. It's a very lovely place where you can see beautiful landmarks of the city of Sydney, but from a different point of view. You are simply amazing. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this 24 hours layover in Sydney. It's been amazing to come back to Australia. I hope to see you again, and from this beautiful square, Merry Christmas to you all.